Mindfulness Project family. So, Advent calendar number 2, day 2, 2nd December. What are we doing?
Amazing! Today we do something really exciting. Ta-da! Christmas cards.
Yeah.
It looks maybe old-fashioned, but sometimes it's good to go back to old-fashioned. And so we've chosen some designs that we want to show you, but you can do whatever design you feel you want to do, create your own one. We copied some, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, but I like them really, so. And the important thing is what you write inside, kind also. Because we thought like that now everybody is just ordering stuff from the internet, from, I don't know, this company. And yeah, and it's getting so, is English word right? Impersonal?
Yeah.
It's getting impersonal, and I feel like it's so much lacking. Like people now had so much lockdown and we're so much in solitude and missing contact, and everything is digital, and we feel it's really missing the personal touch or kind of care. And I feel like if we make our own card and write something and then post it and send it to our loved ones, they will be so happy, I'm quite sure, because I don't know how often you now find postcards or letters in your post box, in your mailbox. Normally you don't want to open them anymore because it's just bills in there and advertisement or whatever. So yeah, we thought we'd do something from the heart, creating and sending something from the heart, putting something beautiful inside and spread it. And if you're afraid that you spread some virus, before you start, you can disinfect your hands. Safety. And then don't disinfect your heart too much. That's not good. It's already too much in this world, this disinfection everywhere about our emotions. And yeah, I feel our hearts are in lockdown, and it's time to end the lockdown and send love out into the world.
Yeah.
So let's start.
And the incredible thing is, I always considered myself not a creative person. And because, I was told I was not good in arts, and, that that's just not my thing. And this Advent calendar, thank you to you guys, make me that I have to become creative, and I just really enjoy it down to my bones, and I just realize how easy it is to just have a couple of things and make something nice out of it. So this whole Advent calendar is also guiding you into a process of creativity, of making stuff with your hands again, and just that's so good for our brain, for our memory, for everything. So enjoy. Let's do it.
Yep.
Okay. Anja is starting. Then I'm showing you one, and then we are kind of like beaming to Australia, and Carrie is also showing you a card, and then you can choose which design you like, or you make all of them. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's start. I've chosen 2 designs for you. This is number 1, and the second one you will see in the process. And now I will show you step by step to design the 2 cards, and I hope you enjoy. I actually had a lot of joy. Okay, let's start with our first Christmas card, the Christmas tree. It's quite simple, but very nice. What you need to do this will be like the card paper. You can have, as you see here, like the same color, or we will for the next one use 2 different colors and see how this looks. Like stars, a ruler, the glue, skizzer, pencil, and I find it helpful to have a cutting board, but it's not necessary to have. So what we will start with is we will do the card. This is here I choose like the 16 centimeters and 24 centimeters. So this is the measurement we will do. And I take for the background red, and then I put it here to my measurement. I will cut it later. And first do also this part so the Christmas tree parts. Let me see, I will do it here. And this is the measurement if you want to see them. So you have 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 12 and 12, 10. So they are equal, it's like squares. With 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 5 squares you need. And then the same, I will paint them in here. I start with the big one. And now comes the folding part. So it's really easy. You fold it half into the heart, along the half. And then you fold it like a triangle, and you will have the open one side pointing downward. It's really hard paper, card paper, I don't know. There it is, all the parts of the tree. So we will cut the background, the card itself. Maybe I take the knife for this one. It's such a long cut. And then you fold this one halfway. And so this length from 24 comes to 12 centimeters. So you want to have, I'll use now this, make it simple. So it's 12, half of it will be 6, so what I will do is I put the star, the point to 6 centimeters, and I know this will be symmetric on the center of the card, and from here I start to glue my tree, top down, starting with the top, towards the star. There it is. Ta-da! Card number 2. Like it's number 1, but Christmas tree number 2. So you can have white or like colorful. You choose whatever. Coming to our second card. For that you need 4 different colors. I choose green for the background. It's the same measurement like the first card. This one, 16 is 24 centimeters. And I will cut it already. Here it is. Same procedure, folding to half. So this will again have 12 centimeters here. And now I want to make, you will see how it comes. So that means the top part of the second color will have 12 centimeters, the same length. Then you mark it as the half is 6 centimeters. Make from the 6 centimeter to the outer point, you connect it to make a triangle, and then you cut this. Christmas tree ready. Amazing. And yeah, it's a beautiful Christmas. I mean, you must be like, yeah, that's it. This is my card. Then there's like a little acidic rain coming, and I don't know what happened to this Christmas tree, poor guy. Let's go up here. Something happened. He was bending. Oh no. Poor guy. Christmas spoiled. Then Santa comes. Santa is a very nice man. Said, oh guy, I can help you, and people will be so happy to see you. You need some red, and you will cut it like this then, and put it here. What's that? It's amazing. And then, because we are really generous to this Christmas tree, we give him eyes to see the world. Oh wow. Yeah. Then you take the fourth color and you paint something like this on it. Maybe now you get it. And then if you like, you can give him also a star. I do it the German way. Give it to the half, 6, 10. There it is. We just need to glue it. Ready to fly somewhere. Here it is. It's so cute. It's Rudy the reindeer. Okay, enjoy your card making and see you soon.
Hello from Australia. My turn to show you my version of the do-it-yourself Christmas card. Pretty simple stuff. I'm just going to use some cardboard, and I'm going to use some cutouts. So I found just some pictures of Christmas trees and Christmas stars and printed them onto a piece of paper from the internet, and some newspaper. And yeah, and I'm going to show you how to make something like this pretty little Christmas card here. Okay, so what we need is a piece of cardboard to begin with. So I just found this in my mom's art room, but you can use any cardboard. So it can be from a cereal box or a shoe box or anything that you've got lying around. And I'm just going to make small ones for the moment, but you can make these as big as you like. And I'm going to fold mine in half. I'm lucky that mine's actually got some nice little color on the back already. I'm going to fold mine in half, and for the first card I made, I had stars, the little star one, and this time I'm going to make the little baubles on my next one. So what I'm going to do first of all is cut out my little stencil. I'm going to use that to draw the stencil onto the front of my card. So I like to use the smaller scissors because it's just easier, especially when you're working with a small little surface. So yeah, I mean, for me, I find at Christmas time or at birthday times, like the card is is generally like something I look at for maybe 2 seconds and then it gets put to the side, and by obligation I'll keep it for a while, but inevitably it's just going to get thrown in the bin. And while I understand it's still kind of this nice tradition to give that and to put some kind words on it, I think first of all, like, why should we spend money to do that? For me, if we're gonna make Christmas cards, I prefer to at least use some stuff that I have at home and to make that kind of pretty and put a bit of energy into that. Doesn't have to be much. Then to go to the store, have something that's been produced, used a lot of energy, you know, cut down more trees, just to be thrown in the bin after a couple of seconds. So that's my wanting for this activity. And to be honest, it's kind of fun. Like, just taking one morning, I've woken up and I'm getting creative, and it actually feels good. It's not something I get to do very often, so why not? So now I have my little stencil of my bauble, and that's my card. I'm going to now put it on the front and draw, I don't know, I can do maybe 2 or 3 different spaces here, and I'm going to draw around that so I can cut that out. Okay. So I hold it on my card there, and I take my pen and okay, too easy. Now I have my stencil drawn onto my cardboard, so now I take the easy step, and we're going to take our scissors, make a hole in the middle, and then use that to start cutting around the outside. So now I got my little cutout all done, and the next thing I'm going to do is going to stick a backing on this. So for this one, I just used some newspaper cuttings. You can see there's like a little crossword, a comic, and some writing on this one. Very cool. And I found, like, just by going through my newspaper, I found, like, you know, an ad where there's advertising of a phone and the wallpaper, and that's quite like a little pretty color, a little picture, so I might use those to cut out for the next one. So find whatever like takes your eye and get creative. And I want to cut out enough that I can at least glue the newspaper onto the cardboard. So don't cut out the shape, but cut out like a square that's a little bit bigger than the shape that you can then glue on. Okay. Cool. Okay, how easy was that? Very pretty. And now to just finish off making that it looks like a little hanging bauble from the tree, I'm then just going to draw on my like little lines like I've done on here, so it looks like it's hanging from the tree. Super easy, and you can just do that by hand, or you can use a ruler if you want to be really kind of perfect with it. Shoop. Just straight from the top. Make sure your pen is working. Maybe I use the ruler just to make it look a little bit more professional. Shoop. Okay, 1, oops, 2, 3. Simple as. Alright, now so for the inside, It can be as easy as just leaving it like that and putting a little message. If you really want to clean it up some more, we're just going to get a bit of paper. I have some spare paper here, hopefully. Okay, cool. And I'm going to cut that out and stick that on. Or actually what I do, I just glue the cardboard. Put a decent amount of glue over the newspaper. Whoops, try not to bring it up. Okay. I'm going to place my paper on the top. Okay, I got my paper on there. Now turn it around, chop off the edges. Okay, now that's it, and I can write my little message in here, Merry Christmas, as you like. I'll leave that for you to fill in. And cool thing, sometimes you can even find, like, you know, you want a funny Christmas card or you want a really sweet message, you know, you can still go onto the internet and there's thousands of suggestions of beautiful things you can say or funny things you can say to liven up people's Christmas day. So find them and then copy them, rather. Yeah, and yeah, get super creative with this. So that's my two little specials that'll go to my niece and nephew, and I'm super happy. I know this was just going to get, this was stuff that was just going to get thrown out in the bin anyway, but now I have something funky, I have something from my heart, I gave my time, my energy, and I'm reusing, so hey, cool. And just wanted to throw in one more thing too about packaging with Christmas presents. This is one of my other things that I'm really passionate about because it hurts my heart to see all that kind of waste. So what I do instead, because you still want to have the surprise, you know, you still want to have something to unwrap. So what I do instead of using the Christmas paper, the bought stuff, is again, you just get some newspaper and wrap it up in that. And I even, you know, try to find sometimes something with a little bit of colour or something, you know, I don't know, that makes it look a little bit funky. And then I just try and find a little flower or something from the garden, you know, a little piece of lavender flower looks beautiful, or whatever's kind of just hanging out in your garden, just to give it some kind of little brighten up. And makes me feel like I'm doing my little part to try and bring a smile on their face, but also do something good for the planet.
For my Christmas cards, what you need. You need a background for the card. So like Anja said, you know, this is the measurements we use, 16 by 24 centimeters. I don't know how much that is in socks or feet or something like this. I choose another background, so that would be half of it. Means still 16 high, but then 12 centimeters wide, and I choose to make it, you know, like 1 millimeter on each side, you know, less. So then you need two buttons in white, a bigger one and a smaller one. You need a little bit of gift rope, and yeah, you need the knife to cut, or the scissor if you want, and then a pencil and a black pen, and some super glue, and a ruler, and some other glue. So we're starting. So, and first things first, Anja was doing it so nicely, I tried to make it as nice as she did, which is impossible. Okay, and I also don't have my glasses. So, this is why you have fingernails. So, and then just a little test, does this fit? It does perfectly. So you can glue it on right away. I tried wrong, as you can see here in the beginning, so Anja saved me from making a mistake. Otherwise I would not be able to show you this beautiful Christmas card right now. So that it really sticks properly to your card. So, if it's not completely straight, then it is artistic, right? So, the next thing you would like to do is you take this blackboard. So, that looks like a good hat. So, we glue that one on. Choop. Choop. So, nice and not straight. So, and the next thing we need is this little thingy here, which we'll glue on. Only half of it. I'm also making a mess now. So don't put it straight. So both things are not meant to be straight on here. So, and then we take the super glue and ooh, that's super a lot of glue. Okay, and I put the button right there. So, and then this time a little bit more careful. So this button is a little bit difficult because it has a funny shape to glue. Let's see, my fingers are glued already. Now, 1, 2, 3. So, and then we take the little scarf here and we glue it on the other side like that. No. Like this. Okay, so then we also have one of these beautiful stars here, which have luckily the same color. And then this little one, that doesn't make sense. So and we improvise a little bit. So we can take the back of this. Now don't do it on the card. You see I'm a complete novice with these things. So we have this, and then we take this little RT et voila. And then you have this cute little snowman, you know, just completely self-made. You see it just a couple of minutes, and then you have here a lot of space to write nice hearty notes. Thank you.
Okay, so everybody, that's it. That's our result. Look at this. We are amazed. Actually, we are a little bit proud. We're a little bit proud because we normally don't do crafts, and and both of us enjoyed it a lot. And we're surprised also how easy it is to do it and how fast it is. So I was like, oh man, I could do easily 20 cards and send it to my friends. Why I haven't done it before? It's amazingly beautiful. So yeah, enjoy. And we thought about maybe as a task, choose one person like you think of that comes into your mind that needs some attention and some love, and make a card for this person and send it to the person with some lovely words. You can choose 10 or 20 or 30 persons, you know, but if you feel like, oh wow, I'm not a crafty like us, we thought, make one and see. and surprise another person, and yeah, make a little love letter.
Yeah. And I mean, I think how cool is this to get a self-made Christmas card, you know, maybe your neighbors or your best friends, you know, just put it in an envelope with a little bit of vegan chocolate or something like that. And yeah, and we thought it's so cool. And you guys are helping us so much. So we thought, as a goodie, Anja chose to send the elk to her mother, but the other 3 Christmas cards we still have here, and we want to send it to one of you. So comment in the video comment section below, and just say I want the card, and then from everybody, and maybe which design you prefer, and then from everybody who says I want this card, we make a little lottery. And 3 of you will get maybe 4. I mean, Carrie has also 1 card. So 4 people will get a handwritten Christmas card.
Mindfulness,
you know,
loving,
meditate before, no jokes, very serious Christmas card you will get from us. Okay, guys, we love you. Have a wonderful Christmas time. And see you tomorrow for our 3rd door of our Christmas Advent calendar. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you soon.